Just bring you more on that breaking news on the investigation into the death of the Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Let's just go live to Istanbul and speak to our correspondent Mark Lowen. Mark, just give us more information on what the chief prosecutor in Istanbul has said.
Yeah, a statement has just dropped in the last 10 or 15 minutes, Yalda. This is the first official confirmation from the Turkish authorities as to how Jamal Khashoggi was killed after entering the Saudi consulate some 4 weeks ago. The prosecutor says that as soon as he entered the building, virtually, he was strangled, and then afterwards his body was dismembered and disposed of. The prosecutor here in Istanbul saying it was a planned operation, and adding that in meetings with the Saudi chief prosecutor, who's been here in Turkey over the last 3 days, there have been no concrete results. The Turkish authorities have again pressed their case to demand to know where is the body. But as I say, the prosecutor saying that the body has been disposed of. Now, the Saudi authorities have been saying that they had used a local, that they think that a local collaborator was used to dispose of the body. The Turkish authorities have demanded the name of that local collaborator, but there is no confirmation yet that that was how the body was disposed of. But just to repeat, he was strangled, dismembered, and the body was disposed of.
And that's what the chief prosecutor is now saying. Mark, since Jamal Khashoggi entered that consulate on the 2nd of October, that was 4 weeks ago, we've had so many leaks, so many different bits of information. So this now coming from the chief prosecutor, does it sort of make things a little bit more clear?
I think it certainly makes more clear how Jamal Khashoggi met his end in a very violent and gruesome manner. But I think also the fact that the Turkish authorities have decided to disclose this officially is a sign of their frustration at a perceived lack of cooperation from the Saudi authorities, making clear that they know now the manner in which he died, that they feel that their investigation is firming up. And that they are maintaining the pressure on the Saudi authorities. There's a feeling here that Saudi Arabia is not cooperating properly. Turkey has requested the extradition, for example, of the 18 Saudi nationals who have been arrested in Riyadh for allegedly being connected to the case, but Saudi Arabia says they will not be extradited. They'll be tried in Saudi Arabia. So the fact that the public prosecutor here is now going public and is now officially stating these kinds of details, these kinds of facts, I think is a clear indication that Turkey is not happy with the lack of cooperation, and that they are going to make clear quite the details and graphic findings of Turkey's investigation.
Mark, thanks so much for that update from Istanbul on the latest on the death of Saudi journalist